Alright, hello, greetings ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Anything Works, and it is currently 12 a.m., it's actually 11:59 p.m. specifically, but it doesn't matter, I'm a bum, and I'm recording this game, because, I had a lot of fun recording Pikmin 1, so might as well go ahead and start recording, Pikmin 2 for the channel, and we're going to pick up right where we left off. Hokutate Freight is a long-haul, deep space shipping company. Knew that. Actually, we didn't know that. One day, its only employee of many merit, Captain Olimar, crashed on an uncharted planet while on an interstellar vacation. There, he was aided by indigenous creatures, which he called Pikmin. In the end, Captain Olimar escaped. That's Africa right there. That's pretty sick. But in Olimar's absence, his employer, Hokutate Freight, ran into financial difficulties. It should be Hokutate Freight, but whatever. Even though my ass said Fright. I'm an idiot, alright? Don't mind me. Captain Olimar. Yeah, we're on the way home. Because we just fully rebuilt the SS Dolphin. Planet Hokutate. Which looks to be Saturn. Hokutate Freight. It's like a fucking wasteland. I don't even think Saturn has a surface. President Hokutate Freight and his local employee. I could be wrong about that though. Here we go. Olimar, I'm so glad you're safe. Yes, very glad. Quite glad, but sadly, I have an announcement. That is not so glad. Our company is going under. Yes, we're finished. On his first mission, Louis here met a ravenous space bunny. And his entire load of golden big brand carrots was eaten. I'm talking an enormous loan to repay the debt from this loss. I decided to sell off corporate assets to repay the loan. And what did they do? They take the fucking dolphin. We just rebuilt that thing. But the only asset we had to sell was your ship, the SS Dolphin. Wow. As for the rest of our loan. What the hell was the loan for? We have no means to repay it. The loan is for the Pikmin brand carrots, right? So, was it just company costs that we had to pay that the Pikmin carrots are going to be used? Olimar, what is that? You brought that back as a souvenir for your kid? Uh-oh. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Money, 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 money. This time it's not Dr. Pepper, it's actually water. We're staying hydrated this time. Initiating valuation of recovered treasure. This artifact is worth 100 Pokos. This thing's worth 100 Pokos. That's more than a year's salary. Crazy. What? There are more on that planet? Then they can repay our debt. Ooh, you don't look alive. You must depart immediately with Captain Olimar. Alright, on the way back to where we just came from. This time the ship has 2 cockpits. Off on interstellar space speed, apparently. Right, the fucking, that thing from Star Wars is called. It's called the Death Star. Alright, good. We didn't crash in the meteor this time. And we're landed back in Africa. W. What's it called? The Millennium Falcon, that's what it's called. And we're off into the Valley of Repose. We barely see shit in this weather. God damn. And there we have it. We actually crashed again. But not entirely. The ship has managed to have control of itself. And we are ejected. Ow. Oh. That was close. I have averted crash and landing. Running diagnostics. Alert! Danger! Louis is missing. He must have somehow fallen out of his cockpit. He is not responding via his communication. He is either flouting protocol or in danger. Olimar, you must find Louis before he freezes to death in the cold of this planet. Wait a moment. Look! Look indeed. In 5 minutes, essentially, introduce the Pikmin. Could these be Pikmin? They look like they are about to be devoured as we speak. They cannot be devoured by this dwarf Bulbor, believe it or not. You must help them. Quickly, press B to call them. It's actually my Xbox controller. Thank you very much. With your whistle, Captain Olimar. Alright, anyway. There's a lot of tutorializing early in the game, so I will be skipping all of it. Just give me my Pikmin, damn it. Boom, boom, boom. Huh. W flip. To your side. They seem to remember you, Captain Olimar. How fascinating. Give them instructions and do not delay. Like that. I don't really have to throw them, but you can always just swarm them, or I can just punch this fucking Bulbor to death. Just gonna go ahead and put those 5 guys up there. Attention, Captain Olimar. I have just reestablished my communication link with Louis. It is fortunate that we have managed to confirm his safety. Press Y to communicate with them. It is actually why I'm on controller. I'm quite interested in the details of this condition. Well, let's figure it out. Me when? Ha! Yes, we are safe. Louis, allow me to assess your condition. As per our safety protocols, are you at all injured? Is that so? Then my concerns are eased. Our communication link shows that you are nearby. Can you make your way to the location and rejoin us? I'll navigate for you. Yes, in fact, we can do that. Click start, and we have a full map at our disposal. No whimsical radar needed. Although I will say I love just punching the shit out of everything when I'm walking forward with no Pikmin. It's Onion. Louis, the odd object before you appears to be one of the onions mentioned in Captain Olimar's report. Uh-oh. What the fuck is that? The seed the onion injected just sprouted. According to Olimar's report, it can be plucked with A. And this time we don't have to wait 2 to 3 business days for us to be able to pluck it. Bam! If there's anything I love about this game, it's the fact that Pikmin control is way better. The Pikmin creatures from Olimar's report, it is staring at you. You can use C to issue objectives to your Pikmin squad, and even direct their movement. You can disband your squad with X. Interesting. That is B in my controller. Olimar's description of the creatures resembling Pikmin characters are strikingly accurate. I believe my sensors have detected drool in the corner of your mouth. Are you alright? There we go. Huh. Oh. Fourth wall break, I guess. Alright, now as Louis, we have to build up our Pikmin squad. And now the music of the Valley of Repose has started, and I fucking love this song. I love the Valley of Repose's music a lot. I actually like Pikmin 2's music a lot, in general. And Valley of Repose just so happens to be one of the tracks that stands out to me. And yeah, we know about this already. Put in a pellet from a pellet posy or otherwise, you get Pikmin. It gives you a bonus 1 if you put in a 1 pellet. Otherwise, 1 pellet of the same color. Otherwise, if you put it in the wrong color for any other amount of numbers, it just gives you a penalty. Anyway. Go ahead and maybe grab that. Anyway, yeah, Pikmin control way better. Also, this. You can throw Pikmin way faster without having to do a C-stick trick. Although, the C-stick trick is still in the game, and you can still throw Pikmin faster with it. It's just, you don't have to do it, which is good. Pick the rest of these guys up. Now, you could always just wait around and wait for these guys to be flowers if you really wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not picked up on a bus trying to do an 8-day run. No shade to him, I really like him. Alright. Okay, and sometimes the game will do that. which is a lot more common than I realized. Alright, so now we have 11 Pikmin. We can actually crush that bag. But what's this? It's a Duracell battery! God, it's a D battery. Yes! I was gonna guess, and I saw the D on the side. It is a D battery. Perhaps this object is one of the treasures that we are searching for. The only reason we found it here is because this is where we crash landed. How fortunate. I would like to appraise it, but you must first regroup with Olimar. Can you see him? I know how to control the camera. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you know that little jingle that played when Olimar was guiding Pikmin? Well, Louis has one too, and in this game's case, they are both extended, which is really nice. I do like the little end piece of their jingle. Alright, we have reunited, but the day is not over. Captain Olimar, Louis, you are reunited at last. This has been a troublesome start to our trip, but now you must feel assured that your combined wits can get you through anything, correct? From now on, yada yada yada. Alright, so now we must get this dwarf Bulborb and bring him back to the onion so that we're able to carry this Duracell battery back. Because it requires 20 Pikmin to carry. And unlike Pikmin 1, there's no bonus Pikmin you can get. It's always 20 on the first day. Only difference is, do you have 15 flowers? Anyways, yeah, new to this game, Pikmin can now dig up stuff. And it's actually based on in accordance to their attack speed. So because red Pikmin still have their 50% damage boost modifier to them, they dig faster than most other Pikmin in this game. I said most. If you know, you know, but you won't spoil it for now. Excuse me. Must wait. But yeah, Olimar, Olimar. Love those voice lines. But yeah, you can switch between captains. You can designate them to do other tasks. Although you can't tell them to go anywhere like a Pikmin 3, so its scope is kind of limited, unfortunately. Still, great mechanic overall. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. I'll take these Pikmin over here for the time being. And have Olimar pick these others. Doesn't actually matter that much because we still need 20, but multitasking is something you can do. A lot better in this game. And have better Dandori. And unlike Pikmin 1, where it looked like you could carry more Pikmin, you could carry the engine with more than 25 Pikmin. Yeah, it looks like this Duracell battery is completely covered, it seems like. Oh, look, it's a manhole. Interesting. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm deciding not to crush this paper bag in particular, what's that symbol on it? It's a Japanese symbol. Yeah, if you wonder why, it's because, well, we need 35 Pikmin, and as it stands, we can only get 20. So we're down 15, but we'll be alright. I love the way Olimar and Louis just flare their arms when they run. It's so cute. Just waiting and waiting. I'm probably just gonna cut so when they get this treasure back. And they're finally here. Okay, cool. We finally got the Duracell battery. I feel like I just got an Steam achievement for that, but no, I downloaded the game. The Courage Reactor. Our first day of exploration has yielded our first treasure. It will be done in record time. I took the liberty of naming it when I appraised it. The name reflects on my current thinking. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents. We shall end our first day here and work back to our president. His face will surely be joyous. However, to communicate with Hokatate, we must fly into low orbit above the planet. We will not return to the surface until morning, so as to avoid the indigenous nocturnal creatures. Well. You can actually skip the cutscenes, the end of day cutscenes this time, which is quite nice. Oh, all over with Bulborb. I do quite enjoy the end-of-day cutscenes, but sometimes I just want to get a move on. You know what I'm saying? Although the Switch version removed the ability to skip those cutscenes for some reason. Anyway, maybe it was a mistake. Today's report. Funds earned. Courage reactor. We are a little under 3% of the way done with the debt. And you can see how you lose your Pikmin. Spoiler alert, I guess, but yeah, you can lose your Pikmin in all these different ways. Easily my favorite part of this game. The mail. You found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. And the president is right. We can, in fact, check out the treasure hoard. Also love the map music in this game. So we go here. We gotta check out the treasure we got. I guess. Whoops. Olimar's journal. We've recovered our first treasure. Basically, the Pikmin remembered how to salvage it. I can't understand their adorable language, and I don't know what they're thinking, yet I'm so happy to see them. When I crashed on this planet, the Pikmin helped me locate my missing ship parts. In my darkest hour, the Pikmin were there for me. Now that I'm reunited with them, I know everything will be alright. It will, right? The ship doesn't appraise them quite just yet, because that Duracell energy battery is a part of a series. Like, there's a bunch of different Duracell energy batteries that the ship will give the group like an appraisal for. Anyways, we can actually see the dwarf red bulborb here and the pellet posies. Part of the pellet weed family, and as you can see here, the dwarf red bulborb, part of the bread bug family. And Olimar gives scientific descriptions about them. Vanilla bread bug. Mimicry. Yeah, he just gives scientific descriptions of them and their behavior. Louis, on the other hand, tells you how to cook them. For the blissful bisque, amidst the entire beast finally is stirred in with heavy cream, artichoke hearts, and a pinch of black pepper. Heat slowly until piping hot. Rich and creamy. I guess we'll see what his pellet posy is. On the pellet posies. On a quest for the perfect hors d'oeuvre, slow cook this plant in a wood fire oven, but be careful to only serve the tender pellet. God damn it. I always get confused about my controls whenever I'm in the Picklepedia. Anyway, Picklepedia is amazing. Let us go back to the Valley of Repose. These episodes are going to be a bit longer than the Pikmin 1 episodes. I don't know exactly how I'm going to divvy them up, but it's certainly not going to be like every 2 days, or I guess 3 days, as I did for the distant spring. And we are back. Good morning, workers. Ready for another day of toiling for the profit of your company? The Pikmin seem to be asleep in the onion. What lazy creatures. No wonder they lack survival skills. Stand beneath the onion and press A to call them out. Alright, so first things first. We need to gather as many Pikmin as possible. There are a total of 70 that you can earn. At this point in time, there is a way to get more through an exploit, but I will not be doing that. And we're gonna leave Louis here to pick the Pikmin. The reason I will not be doing that is because it's very clear that the game didn't intend you to do it. Given that there is a bit of issues with dialogue when it comes to cutscenes that play later on. Anywho, let us go ahead. And there are 3 more pellet posies over here, so we can get 6 more Pikmin this way. I could have put 2 more on the 5 pellet, but ultimately it doesn't matter that much. Hopefully all of them grab their assigned assignments. Yep, there we go. And yes, leave Pikmin still dragging and lagging behind. What a shocker. Go. We'll switch over. And we'll start plucking these Pikmin. And there is one more pellet posy that is growing. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 10 pellet. This is going to be really useful. Okay, so there's 36 Pikmin on the field right now. These Pikmin are still taking the pellets back. So we're going to have 30 Pikmin up here. As you can see, Seasick trick still works. I'm gonna have Olimar come over here so he can whistle back Pikmin while Louis is picking them. Time management's not really a big issue on day 2 because you do have like a set objective and are kind of told where to go. So for now we're good. I guess Louis is taking them. Whatever. I guess Louis is taking them over here. And Olimar can pick them. So now that paper bag is crushed. I'll Olimar pick these. Oh, never mind, it's a 5 pellet. Okay, well, still, that's good. Shit. Alright, grab that. Dwarf Bulborb over here. Not any big issue whatsoever. Okay, except when he just decides to walk forward. Alright, grab that. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, we're just going to go ahead and have all those guys grab that. And we're going to ignore that red Bulborb, whose name has been changed from the spotty Bulborb last game. Cute snowman. So, yeah, we're going to ignore that red Bulborb for now and instead focus our efforts on destroying that Bramble Gate, specifically so that we have all of our Pikmin when we decide to take on the red Bulborb. Three, alright. Oh, I thought we were supposed to have 70 Pikmin. I guess not. It's alright. Unless the red Bulborb gives us 17 Pikmin, which I don't think it does. I don't know how many it gives. I guess I'm misremembering. My bad. And again, unless there's like the pellet posies in this, which I don't think there were. Okay, so before this Bramble Gate is destroyed, because it does activate a cutscene, let's go ahead and take care of this red Bulborb. Which, you know, in the last game we used a swarming technique. In this game, you throw Pikmin really fast. So we can just throw Pikmin. And this guy's dead in no time by the time it turns around. Well then. That's embarrassing. I ignored that didn't happen. Oh! We get a 5 pellet. That's how we get 70 Pikmin. Well, at the very least I thought. That was embarrassing. I just lost 5 Pikmin like that. Because I was a bit inaccurate with my throws, but it is what it is. Alright, so I'm going to have Olimar take these guys over here. Alright, it's perfectly fine. The next area that we're going to unlock, plenty of opportunities to grow Pikmin there. I'm not worried about it at all. It does suck though. Shit. So if I had to guess, the red Bulborb sprouts 12 Pikmin. It's still good enough. And like I said, cutscene. You lazy little shit. Anyway. Oh my god. Pikmin destroyed the Bramble Wall. No way. Yeah, anyway. He just keeps talking. He's a yapper, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, 12 Pikmin. Damn, unfortunate. It is what it is, though. Go ahead and pluck the rest of these Pikmin. Yes, we are. And then, we're still not going past the Bramble Gate, though, because there is another treasure here. There's a crushed can of, I guess, apple juice. I really don't know what it is. I carry this back faster. We'll get the rest of our Pikmin. Actually, no, never mind. Maximum 45 can carry it. Okay. Funnily enough, I don't think we actually need any more than like 20 or so Pikmin. Yeah, no, we don't. We don't need that many Pikmin for where we're going. So we're just gonna wait for this treasure to be carried back to base, and then we'll head over to that little mound over there. See you guys in a sit. And excuse me. See you guys in a bit. Alright. Treasure's finally come back. I'm gonna guess it's apple juice or something. The utter scrap. Come on. And we're gonna go ahead and head over to this mound. Interesting. Warm air is welling up from the hole in the ground before you. What could lie underground? What is wrong? You both show expressions of unease. Do not fear. The leader's group of Pikmin will join you. I shall dispatch my research pod too. Approach the hole and press A to jump in. There we go. Introduction. First introduction to this game. Caves. Heading into the Emergence Cave. With only 20 Pikmin. But trust and believe, we'll be fine with that amount. Sub level 1 of the Emergence Cave. Let's go. Oh. Safe landing. Love this song. Rarely ever used in the game though. I think this is the only time it's used. Intriguing. My heat sensors indicate that this hole's interior is warmer than on the surface. Analysis suggests subterranean areas may support different life forms than the surface. If you wish to check underground terrain, press start pause to communicate with me. I am not just a ship, I am an all-purpose support pod. We're in the ship with us. And yeah, we can check out the cave, but we have to explore it first in order to gather I guess research on what the land looks like. 7-Up bottle cap right there in an orange. These are dwarf snow bulborbs. Same as the dwarf bulborb. They are... You better not. Okay, Jesus Christ. Same as the dwarf bulborb, they are not actually part of the bulborb family, but rather the breadbug family, mimicking snow bulborbs, so that they do not succumb to being eaten. So we're going to go ahead and carry both of these back here. Like we didn't see this earlier. Hello, Pikmin! Thank you for continuing to carry even through a cutscene. This hole appears to be quite deep. My sensors indicate more treacherous terrain ahead. Louis, you do recall that you... Oh, brother! Your sensors suggest you do. Excellent. Approach the hole. What does that have to do with anything? Anyway. Louis, stay here. I'm going to cut to both of these treasures being collected. Because this will take a little bit. Alright, so... 7-Up bottle cap, known as the Thirst Quencher. I'm an idiot. It's a quenching emblem. Ignore me. Alright, and the second and last treasure of this floor has been collected. It is an orange, known as the Citrus Lump. Never gonna forget that one. And you can tell when you've collected all the treasures, because that noise happens. I feel like that noise probably should happen a little bit later in the game, but hey man. Anything that helps, even if it's really not that big of a deal at the moment. Emergence Cave, sub-level 2. Let's get these cutscenes as well. Final floor. Not ready? Oh, nice. Alright then. For dwarf snow bulborbs. Hey look, it's a half of a globe. Love that jingle. It's inconceivable that such an immense object has been buried here for so long. The design of the outer shell resembles the surface of the planet as seen from space. Perhaps this could be used for something other than salvage. But how will we ever lift it? I fear that even 100 red Pikmin will be unable to lift it. Really? You really think that my Pikmin are so weak? Yeah, they can't lift it. Yeah, it requires 101 Pikmin. And if you didn't know, well, you can only have 100 Pikmin at one time, ever. So, hopefully we can find some means to carry it back. After crushing these dwarf bulborbs. Dwarf, snowy bulborbs, that is. Shit. Shit. Okay. I was afraid I was going to lose a Pikmin to a dwarf bulborb. Oh, another one. Barely noticed it. Say, please crush him or something, man. Alright. What are these? Ooh, purple candy pot buds. Astounding, a flower blooms in a cave deep beneath the snowy landscape. Clearly it is warmer down here than above. Look, the Pikmin are restless. Excuse me, the Pikmin are restless. They look as if they yearn to be tossed into the flower. Well, give them their wish then. And this time in this game, only 5 Pikmin can be tossed into candy pot buds. And I always miscount because I'm a bit of a dunce. Go ahead and start picking them. Here we are. Boom. Boom. Backflip. Oh yeah, purple Pikmin. Amazing, a purple Pikmin. It has hair, and it's quite stocky. It seems to be very heavy and strong. The kind of Pikmin was not mentioned in your report. Olimar must be an entirely new type. Transforming Pikmin by tossing them into flowers and drinking. Perhaps there are others? Well, I mean, yeah, we've encountered candy pot buds before, but yeah, these are purple Pikmin. They are quite stocky, and they have hair. Hair part doesn't really matter, but they are stocky. And as you can see, they're fucking dick slow. I would actually recommend waiting for these guys to turn into flowers while they're underground, but we're going to have a way to turn them into flowers soon enough anyway, so I don't really care that much. If you wanted to, you could go over here and give up an escape. It won't end the day automatically like it will once you collect the spherical atlas. Or exit the cave via the geyser, if I'm not mistaken. Either or. You can go ahead and get 10 more purple Pikmin, or if you wanted 19 more, just to get more purple Pikmin. And hey, look, would you look at that? They count as 10 Pikmin in terms of strength. So as long as you have 20 purple Pikmin in reserves or on you or whatever, those violet candy pot buds will not spawn down here or spawn in any caves floor, floors 1 through 3. So you could get 19 here and then go back one last time to get 29. But in all honesty, it's really not that necessary. It'll be necessary for something much, much later. But by that point in the game, if you are playing pretty safe, it won't be that big of a deal. Otherwise, purple Pikmin are also very slow to carry things, as you can see, despite them essentially weighing 10 times as much as regular Pikmin. They don't do 10 times damage, though. They do, excuse me, they do 2 times damage of regular Pikmin. So, they're already outclassing red Pikmin. Just fucking lovely. Anyway, as you can see, it takes forever. So, I'm going to go walk back down to the water geyser. And I'll be back once they're finished carrying that half of the globe. See you guys soon. Alright, we're back. And they finally finished carrying that half of the globe. What is aptly named the Spherical Atlas. Gives 200 Pokos to boot. Worth less than a battery, though. There is such a device resembling a microchip embedded inside the sphere. Retrieving data. Error. I can only decode a portion of the data. But I did retrieve new geographic charts. I will input the data into my planetary database and name it the Sphere Chart. Press start / pause to contact me and access the Explorer kit on the radar screen with L. Now that we have this new data, you should explore the decoded territory tomorrow. Heard that. Last treasure. I said we were getting near the water geyser, but we haven't even gotten this cutscene yet. I was spoiling you guys. My bad. Astounding! The water is shooting out of this geyser with incredible force. Sensors indicate it has enough power to launch you to the air. Approach it and press A to try. Press L to P. Alright, if you say so. There we go. Escape to the surface with your Pikmin. And we are outie 5 bajillion. We got 480 Pokos. That's more than we got up on the surface. Although, barely. Christ, we only got 30 more. 3 out of 3 treasures, no Pikmin loss. We don't count above the surface, though. And we are back in the Valley of Repose. Wow. And look, more pellet posies that you can grind, even though it only gives you 6 at once, but I digress. And we're out of here, baby. You have successfully returned to the planet's surface. Excellent decision-making, gentlemen. We must celebrate your first successful spelunking expedition. You've gathered a large amount of data that needs in-depth analysis. I shall send a report back to the President tonight detailing your progress. Olimar and Louis, since you explore a new area tomorrow, today's new work is done. What? You still want to work? Unacceptable. You may not realize it, but you are exhausted. You take a much-needed rest, as you have all the time you need. Haste makes waste, so take it slow and steady. Well, not abiding by that in the near future. And yeah, the purple Pikmin don't have an onion, so where do they go? Inside of the ship. That is where they go. Oh, bro just woke up. Oh, he's still sleeping. Don't make me look a fool of myself. There's only fucking 2 pellet posies there. Anyway, moving on. Damn, I lost 5 Pikmin today, but yeah, that's fun. Today's report. Got 4 treasures. Hell yeah. Almost 10% way they're done with the bet. Yeah, we lost 5 Pikmin today. That damn Bulborb. Baby steps first, Olimar. Plan well, and don't worry about me. Our debt is with Happy Hokatate savings alone after all. Besides, there's nothing left to repossess. So, ha! I guess there is nothing to repossess. Good decision making there, President. Alright. And with that being said there, folks, that will be the end of episode 1 of the Pikmin 2 Let's Play. Next time, you guys, we will begin the newly discovered Awakening Wood. Very funny name indeed. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Pikmin 1. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated and helps out more than you know. Anything works. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.